Welcome back to Runex. I haven't actually played on the account yet since the end of the last one, but boom, we have another 2,000 donator tickets. So let's grab a prize key, run up to the donor shop. I am going to keep the Winter Demon pet. I think there's some way to trade it off of an iron, but I'm keeping it because that's going to be useful this year's, but whatever. Pet Mystery Box. Key gets me a Krill pet and a prayer accessory. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. +1 prayer point every 20 seconds. That's 1/3 of the way to infinite prayer, I think. So, yeah, that is actually a super good one. Why are you there? It's 250 mil to pull an accessory off of a pet. So I am going to go ahead and apply that. Oh, I'm going to need to get accessory upgrades, but So, boom, I have a reason to use my pet now. Actually, do I have any upgrades? I don't think I need to use them. Okay. Just double checking. Okay. Because I have Infernal, which is 5% accuracy. Not sure if I want it on this pet. Storage and hit points, which, no thank you. So, yeah. That's an upgrade. Sweet. Alright, so while chat is pretending that the US military is justified, I'm really curious what my max hit is with Amulet of the Damned, Tome of Fire Eye, Thermo Ring Eye, Full ARMs, and the Mage Max Cape. So we have 20% visible max damage, 75% from the Tome of Fire Eye, and I think like 30% from the Amulet of the Damned. Alright, 57 without the amulet. 42. Oh my god. That is a major difference. And then I should have had this prepared. And okay, let's swap into our other setup, which is Frostslayer Helm, Cursed, and did I move my... hang on. Right, so with the Frostslayer, Cursed Necklace, Lunar, because it does give 1% per piece, and Master Wand, it is... not 14. We do not max Fire Surge with 14. 55. So yeah, that's a +2 max hit. Wow, that is actually more significant than I thought. I thought it would be like a maybe +1 or just more accurate. Because let's compare. So 135, 140. Oh, I actually lose 5 accuracy. Oh well. So let's go ahead and grind some Zulra, I think. Oh, I actually tested that wrong because I need my Imbued Heart and I need to have Augury on. So let's go ahead and test that again to get more accurate numbers here. Lunar is still in my house. Alright, so with the Imbued Heart, my Surge is 57. And with the Aaron set, that's melee. What? Oh, that's the wrong weapon there. 67. Oh my god. And with Augury, my max is still 67. Oh. I'm not totally sure how max hits are calculated, so I don't know if Augury affects max hit. Let's see. 63, 60. Yeah, that is a significantly higher max hit. I did a little bit of thinking, and I think that the sooner I go ahead and pick up that blessing, the sooner I can actually start chipping away at 200 mils. Not necessarily going for them directly, but like bring combat tokens when I'm doing Slayer, do some woodcutting or fishing while I'm doing homework. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the Scholar's Blessing, and I'm going to go do woodcutting. That's fairly close to... Well, of the skilling stats, it's the closest I have. Oh, yeah. You see all these pets? You see all of them? There's a reason I've got all of them. Yes, Runex has finally released the menagerie. I can free up so much bank space. Oh, it even does the Slayer pets. What? Oh man, it does every single pet in the game, even like the grand promo. What's it called? Barrow's pets. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever to fill up, but you know what? I don't care. It just frees up so much space, man. How much bank space do I have now? I still have the Phoenix, because I think I'm gonna slap like a infernal accessory on it or something, make some use of it, but... so much bank space. It's so good. Did some woodcutting grinding with some skilling tokens. I'm down to like 400-ish because they get used up on the woodcutting and the little bit of fire making XP I get. Now that I think about it, I should save the other 105 mil woodcutting XP for after I get my first smoldering stone, because then I can get some more, even more fire making if I use the smoldering axe. And then same for fishing, for cooking, and then pickaxe, mining for smithing. Yeah. But more importantly, boss perk tree, you actually need superior Slayer bosses too, and then superior God Wars dungeon bosses. So I don't think that's actually very useful for an iron account, just because the spear is good, the staff is good, the armor is unnecessary. So I'm going to pick up Swift Spawner. So instanced spawn times are 10 seconds. Regenerate just doesn't seem that useful to me. So I'm probably going to save up for that Superior Slayer bosses too, and then stop on that branch for a while now. Because then I'll need Soul Snatcher 2 and 3, and then I'll need Luck Upgrade, and Luck Upgrade, and so on. Dropped two Secret tokens onto the Eco account so that I could sell them for 200 mil each. I think that was well over their actual price, but we've got another Pet Mystery Box with that bond money. How much are we at? 250, halfway to the next, or to VIP, which I think is the last particularly good tier. Anyway, get a prize key, and special accessory isn't bad, actually. Particularly for Corp or raids. Yeah, I'm alright with that. And a second Lizardman Shaman pet, because I do need to upgrade it to Legendary. Is that something I buy from here? The Legendary pet accessory upgrade? Or is that just the... I thought I could. Like, wasn't there some way to actually get, like, that in-game? Or is that just from... I guess that's just from the donor store. Yeah, the pet accessory upgrade. Yeah. But, I mean... You kind of get those from the mystery boxes anyway? So... Anyway, that's probably gonna go on to my, Hydro Phoenix. Pets can go into this tab now that I think about it. But, yeah. Right, back to Zora. Got another Onyx. I mean, I know it's good for when I get, you know, demonic gorilla tasks and eventually maybe get, Zenite shards, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do demonic gorillas till I get Arclight. I'm not going to get Arclight until I get a ton of the ancient shards. Not going to get a ton of ancient shards until I can grind Skotizo. Can't grind Skotizo until I get the instanced Carloom, or no, Carloom is Hydra's instanced Corrend Catacombs perk, which, yeah, it's gonna be a long way off before I actually start getting Zenites from, like, the actual source. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overestimating how much usefulness Arclight brings, but... And then I'm not gonna wait until I get Arclight imbued, because, oh my god, that would take forever. But, yeah. On the bright side, it will not take a long time to stockpile totem pieces once I can just AFK Hellhounds with a cannon and barrage. Alright, so coming in on the last kill of the task, maybe we'll get something cool. We didn't. We got a lot of herbs, though, which, I mean, basically getting herbs for prayer potions, which I don't use, and super attacks and super combats, which I do use. There's also divine combats, which I need to work on at some point, but hey, that's a boss point, or a boss task done. How many boss points are we at? We're back up to 178, 50k Runex. How much? 2,300 Slayer points. Like I said, I'm really, right, like I think I said, I'm basically just going to be extending Zora. Nice! I do think I am going to remove Corp and Giant Mole, because I can just do, like, skilling tasks or something if Giant Mole is taken. But, sweet. 72 more Zora. 72 more disappointments. While arguing that someone has really bad taste for calling Knives Out a bad movie, I got a Dragon Full Helm, so I might actually get the KBD log with no dupes. I'm just kind of sitting here because I need to AFK while doing schoolwork. And Zora is an AFK, and I don't want to do gathering skills without the smoldering stones. And honestly, I should probably go do some crafting now that I have a ton of gems and hides saved up. But, you know, using luck tokens just because I really do want to just kind of get that out of the way. It's 1 in 1k. Yeah. Oh, dang, I actually totally forgot about this achievement. Monster Marauder 3 Defeat 750 Dark Beasts or Black Dragons, and King Black Dragon counts towards Black Dragon kill count. This server is really inconsistent with that stuff, but, I mean, hey, cool. I also need to do the Herbivore one, but that just gives a Ultimate Prize Box, which used to be a really good reward. I don't know. It's hard because, on the one hand, I'm like, they should really rebalance the rewards from achievements because prize boxes aren't that good anymore. But then, what about the people who already completed the achievements? Do they get to double dip those achievements? Do they have to redo the achievements for the new reward and to keep, like, completionist cape or what? But, I mean, I'll take a donator mystery box. It's not, like, particularly good, but... Oh, a Carol set. That's about 100 rune coins. So, yeah, that's... For an achievement I forgot that I was working on, I can't really complain. I forgot about the God Wars Dungeon achievements, too. The Corp one at least gives you a Holy Elixir, which is super good. Alchemical Imbalance. But, yeah. There's a lot of these that are a little, outdated with rewards. Like, yeah, do 25 cursed crypts, which you're either going to dump a ton of blood money on the keys or open way too many of these cursed caskets and get one key back and one casket back. And for 100, you do get a Grand Crest, which is a very good reward. Oh, I need to do Adepts. Adepts and then Masters are the important ones. Well, oh, Grandmaster gets you a Epic Pet Box, too. And then the achievement, I'm pretty sure that was made specifically for Klein to get you a Theater Raid Box for getting like 1k, I think. Kill count. And then... Oh, right, I forgot about that achievement. But then I need 29 more achievements. Which is like everything except for the manhunting achievements and the player killer achievements. Which apparently those are pretty easy to get once I get a Vorpal staff. But that's going to wait until after I have a Zerite bow. So... because that's a sacred token thing. Man, you get a lot of Runex points here, though. And a lot of uncut rupees. I would really love some of, like, the more neglected bosses to get updates to their drop table, because I do think that KBD got updated at some point. Like, if we're gonna get, like, 50 to 75 rubies, can we get, like, 100 to 200 sapphires and 25 to 50 diamonds or something? Like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but there is inconsistency in the rewards here. Like, I would love, like, a patch notes thing that's just overhauling the bosses that have kind of crappy tables, because let's be real, there's a lot of bosses that are like, oh, you don't get anything good unless you get the rare 1 in 1,000 drop. And then there's Mole, which nobody kills Mole for the drops. They kill Mole specifically for E-Mole or for Slayer. Like, Kraken, I think Kraken is fine just because it's so AFK, but, like, Chaos Elemental, like, what are its common drops? Let me see. You get, like, Chaos Runes, unnoted caskets, Rune two-handers that are noted, Rune pickaxes that aren't noted. You do get some good supplies. You get a good chunk of blood money when you roll it. Dragon two-hander is a semi-rare item. Narda scrolls that exist specifically to call out that you're killing the Chaos Elemental. Cursed Caskets, yeah, the Elemental Blessing is cool, but none of this is particularly good otherwise, besides maybe the Dragon Pickaxe. You know? 15% drop rate bonus. Thank you, James. And then, let's see, what's another one? Cowfight Queen, honestly, you don't get... Even the only particularly good things here are the head, which is a gamble, and the crossbow. The Amulet of Ranging is that. Let's see. Serb. Does Serb have anything interesting? Serb, you don't even get a good number of gems from. They just copied a chunk of Serb's drop table into the updated KVD drop table. That's actually kind of funny. But there are alkables. Do people alk on this server? 1 to 5 herbs. I don't know. I am not an expert on the balance of the server either, as much as I kind of talk as if I am. I don't know how to balance a RuneScape private server. But let's look at my inventory here. Let me bank this momentarily. Alright. Skilling supplies. You get 679 U-logs from an hour at KBD. Alright. Not as much as you would get actually woodcutting, but a respectable amount. And enough that, you wouldn't necessarily just farm for the U-logs, but they're actually kind of nice to get. 153 raw sharks. Kind of lame, but, it's a bonus. 1,513 rubies. That's probably your main reason for killing it, if you're killing it for a rare drop. 1,337 adamantite bars. Funny number. Tons of them. Lots of XP. Very good. 1,000 black dragon leathers. Sweet. 17 uncut sapphires. 12 uncut dragons. Why? What is the point at that point of giving so few of these? Dragonstones, you could argue, rings of wealth, but you still have to go through the process of cutting them, making or obtaining gold bars, and smelting them into rings, and enchanting them one by one. And need I remind you... actually, I'll just do it like this. You can't spellbook swap, okay. That requires cosmic runes for the level 5 enchant spell. And cosmics... you get 150 to 250 from essence implings, the same amount as you get of blood runes, and basically the same amount as you get of wrath runes. The blood shaman in let's ignore the Karazi things, actually. Abyssal demons drop 1 to 5 of them. Bandits are actually the best sorts of them because they drop 36 of them at a time. And you're, barraging them, you're AoE damaging them, so you actually get a chunk, quite a chunk. Chaos Druids drop 1 to 5, I don't know, man, Chaos are... My point is, don't balance Dragonstones around Rings of Wealth. Because getting uncut Dragonstones is, 5 steps away from a ring of wealth. It takes so long to process a decent number of dragon stones into rings of wealth. Trust me, I know. Like, I don't know. I feel like if a boss is going to drop something, it should be a good source of that thing. Like, again, like, you get a good number of dragon dart tips. I mean, you mainly get those from raids. Vorkath drops a good chunk of them when you kill him. When you get them from dragon implings, where are they? You get a ton of them. It makes sense for those that it's a high tier item, higher tier than dragon arrows for this server's purposes because of how powerful the blowpipe is, higher tier than dragon stones because, again, that's 5 steps of processing to make it into the useful item. But you get a respectable chunk of them compared to, again, this. Like, I don't know. I feel like I almost wonder if taking these drops and cutting them in half and then doubling, like, making hits so that he drops 2 items off of the common pool would help with this. Man, this turned into a full-on ramble. But, like, even brutal green dragons, you get 50 at a time. 150. Why am I going on about the dragon dart tips? I'm talking about dragon stones. Like, let's see. Uncut dragon stone. Why do I have, by the way, a prayer renewal potion up there? Like, okay, let's look at earth implings. A low-level impling. 15 to 25, more than a King Black Dragon drop of them. Revenant Hellhound, something you can kind of pile up and kill in mass. 10 to 25 Uncut Dragon Stones, more than you get from King Black Dragon. Lava Giant, 35. King Black Dragon, 5 to 7. Kraken, an AFK boss. You get the same number. Oh my god, this is just a common table. That explains a lot, actually. Like, Black Demons drop 250 at 1-200? What? Why? That's a troll drop because it can drop 50 rings of wealth. What the heck? Cerberus. Again, the common drop table means that you get 5 to 7 Dragon Stones for killing a fairly active boss. Like, it's on the same tier as Calvite Queen, I would say, because you're constantly switching prayers. Like, I understand the intent behind it, but at least tweak the numbers so it makes sense. Like, nothing else in its drop table is 1 in 13. Or no, nothing else in its drop table is 1 in 4 except for the common items. Moss Giants? Where the heck are Moss Giant? Alright, I think I made my point, though. Like, even why Corp drops 15 to 25? Why? This is a high-tier boss that has some hefty requirements. Like, these alchemals are at least stackable, I guess, but that's not my point. I know, buff the uncut Dragonstone drops or make them into cut Dragonstones or even Dragonstone rings. That's my point. I opened 5 lava keys and lived to tell the tale. You won't believe what item number 3 was. It was like lava dragon bones. Another phoenix crossbow, which is bizarre to me, and a dragon spear, which isn't even rune coinable, so like, bye. Obsidian Cave, that's rune coins, and 10 mil cash, and 100 Amethyst. That's actually not bad for an Ultimate Prize box. And Corrupted Helm, which is another 75 RC. Wow. Not terrible, actually. There's actually another rune coin exchange here that I can actually do, which is 6 Elixirs of Luck and 1.4k brews. Yeah, I can definitely afford this one. I need to keep a better eye out for these cheap exchanges because, hey, that's 25k Runex points and a chunk of rune coins, which, again, I need a lot of. Yet another doable exchange for me. Yeah, that's definitely a display bug. But hey, 25k Runex points, 500 rune coins for some oak planks and dragon bones. I know that, you know, you shouldn't be using your dragon bones. You need to get 200 mil prayer. I know, but also I can just do the green dragon daily and just rack up bones that way. And let's see, Zulrah drops dragon bones. Let's see. Vorkath actually doesn't drop them in Bass. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's see. Regular Hydras, Worms, and Drakes drop dragon bones, noted. The Alchemical Hydra drops 100 of them, noted. I have sources of them to the extent where I don't feel bad about making that exchange. I really need to, like, put more focus on actually doing my crafting grind here. Something I realized the other night while I was running out of skillering tokens is we actually have in our POH a lot of goals listed out for us because effectively every one of these items or containers is a checklist. And by that I mean this is kind of its own completionist thing. I mean, the toy box is event stuff. We can't actively go for that when there's not an event going. Which, I mean, I'm starting to get to the point where I can just grind out events, so I definitely should go for this stuff. But that's not really the point I'm trying to make. Although the Easter event is actually coming up, I think, next month. Most likely. If we look at the cape rack, yeah, there's 99 capes, 200 mil capes, completionist cape, max capes. But there's also the graceful capes, the blood cape, the spirit cape, the Karazi cape, the cursed cape, the champion's cape, the Xerix and Shinhaza shrouds, the Mage Arena capes, Obsidian Cape and Obsidian Cape are Infernal Meteorite. And then, of course, there's the Supreme. I really like that each game mode has its own 200 mil max cape. That's besides the point. In the Magic Wardrobe, we've got the Battle set, the Darkness set, the Infinity set, the Chaos set, and the Cursed set. Like, we just have a ton of things that we can actually check off of a checklist effectively by stuffing them in here. And then in the armor case, well, that's a reason to do even more Slayer grind, to have all the Slayer helms in the POH. I need to grind out the Lunar Helmet after all. The Grok set from Karazi. I don't know the difference between Hunters and regular Grok, to be perfectly honest. Achievement points for the Falador shields. Why can the Rune Berserker shield go in here? That's weird. Like, in a way, this is the real completionist for an Ironman, especially because, you know, an eco account could just buy stuff, although unfortunately there are slots I can never fill. It's just something interesting for me to consider here. Like, I'm gonna need dupes of everything. And then this is just motivation to keep doing task stuff. So I'm not gonna like make it a goal per se, but I won't complain if I fill in slots in there. I am finding it difficult to motivate myself to play a little bit, but I kind of want to look at contests. Let's see, skilling points. 3 days. That's actually doable, because that's going to get me leaderboard points and a gold ticket. Bossing. KBD kills. That's not doable. I don't... Wow. Like, that's doable if I were at the start of the week, but... minigames, curse mummy kills. That's just literally not doable, because you can get up to 2 per run, and I do not have 102 runs in me. Hard Slayer tasks. That's doable, but the reason I'd want to do that is if we... I think I already took a look at this stuff earlier in the video, but I can work my way up to more bonds this way. Although I could also go for the gold mystery box stuff, but I mean, it's cool, but bonds have like a legit use for me. And then in the gold ticket shop, there's the Runex set. So the Runex cape especially is kind of what I'm wanting to go for here, because I can throw like a max cape onto this thing, but that takes 50 golden tickets. And then there's the Runex chest, which is going to be useful for XP. Plus... Oh, I'm not wearing an actual chest piece, that's why. Like, this stuff is actually really useful. The Runex legs, less so, but it is cool that they have attack bonuses. So I think I actually am going to start working on contests. So I'm going to start doing skilling tasks, because I just have to do over 31 and stay in the lead as well. Plus, this is going to help me work towards my XP sets, as well as eventually dyeing my graceful. That's going to be a very long time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start doing ancient urns as well. Of course, it's cut dragon stones. Ugh, this is going to hurt. But I mean, I have the opportunity to open ancient urns on a video conveniently. Ooh, leprechaun hat and a task bottle. Legends cape. Oh, that is a super easy one too. Wow. I just cut all the ones I had. Mr. Donaghy. Sorry, I've been watching 30 Rock. That show is incredibly good. It's not worth it. 2 mystic lamps. That is not worth the skilling points, but I mean, I'll save them for... Actually, I have kata tokens. No, I have mystic tokens, which I can use on... Let's see... I'm actually thinking that runecrafting is not one of the worst skills. Neither is herblore, because I get that just by getting stuff that I need, like super combats. Agility is not bad at all now that we have rooftops. Thieving I get by doing dailies. Crafting I get by just cutting gems and making dragons. I'm actually going to go fire making because there's literally no purpose to it. Oh my god. Alright, next up, cut opals. That's not worth it because it takes too long to obtain them. Oak plant. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm gonna just do the urns and record their rewards and do the task scrolls. I am going to save event or task caskets for for the event, just because that's a good thing to do. Like I'm doing, I think I'm doing it with the crystal keys. Yeah, I'm doing it with crystal keys. So I'm just gonna cut back when I can do these ancient urns. Got another urn to pop open. Only 2. That's really disappointing. Dragon bones. Man, I'm just going through these dragon bones. Oh god, I'm so low on them now. But still, I think it's generally worth it. Ooh, more skilling task tokens. I like these because I can focus on faster skills. So, like, if I go into the skilling interface, choosing a skill, I can just choose any skill, so I can choose to work on woodcutting because I really need that pet and I need the XP, plus it's super close to 99 or something like that. Or farming because those are fast tasks. Anyway. 1,000 diamonds. Heck yeah, I got plenty of those. More lamps and epic keys. Uncut sapphires. Can I get those in bulk anywhere? I don't think I can. I can get 8 from green dragons. Dagonoths drop 5 to 10. Fire shades drop 3. Thermo drops 1 to 4 because of the global drop table. I know it's not global, it's just what I call it. That's going to be a no. I'm not getting any astral shards, which is what I was hoping for. Copper ore. How much sandstone is it for how much copper ore at the sandstone mine? Or granite mine? Uh, 30 for 5, so that's 150 per inventory. Yeah, I'll do it. Another urn completed, and another 50 rune coins and a task bottle. I guess I can't really complain. Let me make sure, because I have 1 of each in my POH. Urn. I've got 2 more attempts. Please 2 astral shards for one of them. Manta rays, that's not skilling. Because you can't catch. Okay. Another mystic lamp and 1,000 oak logs. gonna go kill some Ents. Time to get scammed out of all my skilling points for any chance at... I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just upset that I didn't get a single... wow, that was bad. A single Astral Shard. At least I have some tasks to do after this. Oh, right, I need... I'm smart. Wait, can I get skilling points out of these? Continue the cycle. Buy more. I mean, I got 3 skilling points. I don't think that's enough to actually, like, buy another urn. Yeah, it's not. Dang it. It's weird, I didn't even get a single piece of skilling gear either. I mean, I did get 100 rune coins. It's hard to really complain about that. Alright. So, now on to the task scrolls. This is do 3 dailies, complete 5 Slayer tasks. That's going to get me one of my dailies while wearing a Legends cape. That's okay. So, I've actually decided against going for the current contests just because they are in their second half. I don't have as much time to compete. We'll see about next week's contests. Now that I think about it, I could start doing more weekly videos while focusing more on the contests, just because they're going to make me do different content anyway. But the main point I want to make right now is that... Let's see. I have one more giveaways. I won a $100 bond, 250 Elder Shards of Armadil, and a bill cash, which I chucked into more bonds. So I'm waiting for the Shards of Armadil to even out on price and actually have a set price. But for now... Donator inboxes and crystal keys are not what I was expecting to get there, but I mean, we can pop them open. Ooh, skiller tokens. Infinity Hat and 500 Lava Dragon Bones. Yeah, we are actually very quickly approaching that elite, I think. Or not elite, VIP total rank. I didn't think we were going to get there this quickly, but oh man, double Runex would be kind of good for AFKing bosses. But right, we know what time it is. We've got donator tickets. We've got 3 prize keys. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of these. Ooh, Vidic is actually recording for his iron. Neat. Yeah, I like when people actually do these series and to keep with them. But we need to buy 3 pet mystery boxes and pop them open with the keys. Venom accessory exists. Stamina accessory exists. Ooh, special and oh my god. That is a 3rd prayer accessory. So alright, and a 2nd spec accessory, which again, I'm probably going to use that for Corp, I guess. But, alright. We need 1 more slot for the Hydro Phoenix. Yeah, that's what I should do. What is even in the boost section? Right, elixirs and gems and stuff. So 3 prayer every 20 seconds, unless that's to like... Actually, that is a good question. Is it every 20 seconds or sped up to be like every 6 seconds or so? Alright, so it's 3 every 20 seconds, because we can watch it here. Still, again, the Venom accessory Okay. These are not linear upgrades. Oh my god. I just recovered 12 brain. Oh man, I need to unlock the catacombs so bad now, because that's just infinite time. Oh. And we've got more pets that can probably go into the menagerie. Oh my god. The issue now is there is no longer a source of prize keys in game. So I don't know what to do with these last 3,000. Probably wait for the next event, because there are definitely going to be prize keys in there. Let's see. So yeah, I can drop in the giant mole. Oh, these are dupes. Eventually I'm going to have to upgrade them to legend for actually filling out the menagerie, but this is not when I'm going to do that. Right now the rune coins are more valuable. But still, third prayer accessory, that is actually massive. Oh my god. And then I get like how much is a spec accessory worth? Or 25 mil. Stamina accessory. $20 mil. Venom accessory. That's... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have sold within... No, 5, 6, 7 have sold within the past year. Oh my god. This... Oh, that is incredibly sad. I mean, at least the special accessory has a niche in lowering corpse defense. Oh, I feel bad for these accessories. Like, what are you gonna do? Have a legendary pet specifically for impling hunting? I don't think you are. Overall, like, oh, I have 4,000 donor tickets. Excuse me. And I don't think I can buy prize keys, which, in my opinion, is dumb because of how limited access to the things that you can use on an iron arm. But, like, you could still totally buy a glorious gem or an infernal elixir. You know, that's fine, even though you can obtain elixirs through normal gameplay. I'm not gonna waste money on the tokens. It's just... Why? Alright, we are well beyond 20k rune coins at this point. We need a fuse to get the lava or earth. That's 15k anyway. I'm kind of thinking Xanic, because I haven't had a really good range upgrade in a while, and let's see, chaotic. Let's compare. Yeah, that's just flat out an upgrade, so I'm going to go ahead and buy the Xanix Bow enchantment. I know that, oh, but you're going to get the Zerite boat. Look, I have 12 sacred tokens. I'm okay with making... Oh, you're going to get the blowpipe. Yeah, about the blowpipe. That's without counting, like, you know, luck tokens. I think I'm fine upgrading the Xanix Bow. Boom. The Xanix Bow imbued. One-handed crossbow. It looks like it has, like, cursed parts, which is really interesting, honestly. Let's check the Mage of Wisdom. What have you got? I'm not, no. No. Like, let's do a max hit comparison. Chaotic crossbow, normal setup. Well, actually, the gloves are slightly off, but boom. 52 max with onyx bolts and the chaotic crossbow. 58 max with the Xanix bow and exact same setup. So yeah, I am more than happy with a more than 10% increase in damage. Now that I think about it, we actually have definitely done enough progress, even if a lot of it was, hey, I got lucky with RNG and got a bond. Although, to be fair, most of this series is I got lucky with RNG. So we got over 200, well, nearly $200 in bonds. Actually, now that I think about it. We got the Xanic crossbow imbued from the rune coins from doing exchanges and the Mage of Wisdom. I still don't like that being the source of the Infernal Heart. I still think that's a bad design choice, but hey, whatever. And we did get a significant chunk of our crafting grind done. I actually am back to a 0 streak on Slayer because I had to cancel a what is it? The Zulrah task, because it was 70 kills for doing a task scroll, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta suck that up and live with it. It's like a day to replace that. I need to move these in place of the non-100 ones. All the accessory, huh? But we did get a lot of stuff in general. Next time, I don't know what grind I'm going to work on in the meantime. I might, like, AFK Giant Mole or something. Well, I guess I can't really AFK. I might grind, like, Giant Mole or KBD. Especially now that I have a ridiculous amount of prayer restoration. Holy crap. I might even try Hydra. Because, let's see. It's actually a boss worth bringing Alex to. That's weird. Yeah, he drops more Onyx bolts and Dragon bolts. He drops bones, which are going to be useful for 200 mil prayer. Dragon Bolts Unfinished suck because they take lava feathers. Bulks of Crystal Keys and Bags of Riches. I don't care about the Mystic Dusk set. Yeah, it's only a 1 in 666 or 1 in 166 for the Brimstone ring pieces, which is kind of cool because that would be a nice Tribrid ring. And then obviously the Hydra Tail and Hydra's Claw would be awesome, although I mean Hydra's Claw would actually be way less awesome because I can just farm regular Hydras even if it is one. Wow. Never mind, I thought he dropped the claw, but he dropped the tail. But I digress. I still need the Dragonwood necklace from... Oh my god. Oh my god, I could have totally grinded regular Hydras for the Dragon Stones for that urn. Probably not Hydra, but you never know. Wow, Raymond was very quick with that. He just finished the stream and then just did 500 Grand Pandora chests, which are things that never get seen in game. But I should just do the friggin' Dagonoths. Cerberus. What am I waiting for Cerberus? Oh, I know. I'll do Corp. Because I need the Arcane Sigil so I can do Cerberus, which will make me feel okay with doing fishing, mining, and woodcutting more. Plus, I mean, Eternals and Primordials would be nice. But, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do some Corp. I would not have thought I would say that last year. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hope you enjoyed.